Ooh, tad too far that way. See that PB's here. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. So, we do have a pull up in chat if you want to vote for what we're going to play today. I'm really not sure yet. I want to do a little bit of raid since they're our sponsor right now, but I'd rather spend most of the time on another game tonight. And then we're also going to be talking about Andor. The new trailer came out just a little while ago, maybe about a week. And the show releases on April 22nd. And season one was very critically acclaimed, but didn't have a lot of audience participation. It's certainly an argument to say that was more so because of the state of the brand rather than the show itself, but also the fact that it wasn't about a main character and so on and so forth hurt its publicity, but is very much unanimously considered to be very well produced. And so today we're going to look at season two and see how season two. I'm sorry. How is it going to stack up compared to season one? And compared to the brand as a whole, and how does it, as a show overall, as a Star Wars property. So, how it is overall, number three. So, I'm gonna pull that up here in a moment. I'll pull up that trailer and watch maybe a couple of the earlier ones too, but or two trailer. I'm really surprised that they're letting people get away with this shit. These fake AI trailers. Like, this is absolutely not in Andor whatsoever. They say they steal footage from the thing, and they do it with all the. The worst part is that Disney routinely takes down stuff that's actually good from fans who try and do fan properties. Man, this is not. Just had to see someone reminded me of Disney to put them into context of, man, they just suck ass. Truly, some of the worst human beings alive in the world today work at Disney headquarters. And that's not hyperbole, but at least not when China's concerned. But it is, Andor still looks like it's going to be a good show. I don't want to spoil my full rating, and I want to get a chance to retake it in after we watch the trailers, because this new one's only coming in 23, so we will watch the other couple. But yeah, that and the fact that they're again using Easter and taking away from Easter actively, scheduling their Star Wars celebration over Easter to release this on the 22nd for some weird reason when May the 4th is right around the corner. You guys just fuck everybody, I guess. I don't know. So I'm not gonna be watching Andor right away, no matter what. I'm gonna sit on a minute, but I'll watch it eventually, probably. Let's see. Let's watch this first trailer and see how it goes. Or trailer number 3, technically. Technically number 2, I should be more specific, but it's the third. They've released a teaser and 2 trailers. The second one hardly qualifies as a trailer with how long it is, though. Makes me wonder if they cut some stuff out, which I don't know. It's Disney. Who knows? It's about to say, it wouldn't really make sense when people are kind of liking what's going on. But then I tried to use the word make sense with a Disney property, and I realized that itself is irrational. So let's see how this goes. Oh, it's fast. Wrong thing. No. There we go. Go to normal. Go back, turn the sound on. We finally get to watch them with the sound on. That's nice, at least. Here we go.
I came with you to be part of something.
I'll go back after.
The Empire cannot win.
It's a cool new vehicle. Seeing
It's a
Jeddah.
different kind of mission. If it goes up in flames, it will burn very brightly.
But if
Don't
I'm
know where
giving
that
up
is.
everything, I want to win. We have to. We must stand
Weird to think
together.
of Xanti
We
as
will be
threatening. That
crushed.
makes sense.
Resistance is absurd.
It's a
The
weapon.
fan favorites
They're
there.
building a weapon. The monster will come for us all.
Revolution is not for the saying. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
There's a future here for those who dare.
Oh,
Welcome to the rebellion.
movement might die if she's crying. I forget her name. Alright, so let's go back from the top and see how this goes. Break this down. Here, this is... I'd say the outfit's pretty well designed. I'm liking that. Oh, hold on. Speaking of well produced, let's fix this up here. There we go. Sorry about that.
To be part of something.
This is a good shot too. Andor season 1 was very well shot. It looks like season 2 is shaping up to be the same. I love, this scene tells you everything about what's going on here. People are rising up. They're protesting. The Empire is cracking down. We just see, that's the effect. You see a stormtrooper, you know what they're there for. Especially the show has done a very good job of showing like the day-to-day Imperial, the normal Imperial. So it makes more of an impact when you see the stormtrooper. Something special is going on. I love this. A lot of people have called this out. It's really cool design. It's like a really old, almost ancient fort. And good, it's useful as an explanation for why these people are rising up against the Empire too. These people probably have like a very long-standing pride in their independence and their people, given their willingness to preserve what at least seems like an ancient star fort of sorts, kind of like Ferrix, and the Empire trying to force their will down upon them. They're not taking it very well, and they're very proud of what they have, so they're willing to push back, not thinking the Empire would go all the way. They could get a win. Good shot of Coruscant, though it does. It looks, some people talked about how they like the change in design to a little bit more concrete and stuff. I get that looks a little bit more Imperial and Drap, but like it just doesn't make sense to me that things would change so much from the prequels. It's a little bit too cementy for me. Maybe it's an old part of town, though. I don't know.
The Empire cannot win.
I really like this. I like this. We've never seen this vehicle before, I don't think. I'm loving my light vehicles, just expanding the lore, the world building. The world building is great here. This looks like Dantooine. I'm not sure, but it probably is. Jeddah. So we know the show is going to hop over through a bunch of stuff. Like they're going to be releasing it in 3-episode sprees over the course of several weeks. And each of those is going to be like a year apart. So we're going to go all the way from where the season starts all the way up to just right before Rogue One. So you see a lot of people running here. It's interesting, where are these guys running? Are they running away from something? Or are they running to something? It's hard to know. But they look to be doing it in a pretty orderly way. So it looks like, we get a lot of teases of proto-rebellion, so we might just see that.
If it goes.
More like new vehicles. That's kind of cool. We don't. Oh, there's Cinta, so we know that this is the. Oh, that's the other one. She looks very different here, but now that I've taken a moment to pause, I forget her name, but she's there. The two of them.
If it goes up in flames, it will burn very brightly.
Here we go, and this looks like probably the same place that Cinta was just at. So it looks like they're gonna hit another Imperial base. Last one didn't have any stormtroopers, so we'll just have to see how this goes. The cool thing about this period, the Empire is transitioning more and more people into the Stormtrooper Corps because it's getting easier and easier to indoctrinate people. You know, accuse rebelling of being terrorists makes people want to sign up. They're going for a real feel goody like Shire like vibe here, and I love that. You know, it reminds you that the show, the Ferrex did a good job of that, really, kind of. And this, I think, will get even better. I wish we had seen a little bit more of like the life and celebration. You know, the care for each other that happens on Ferrex, the day to day life, stuff like this. Yeah, you know, it's why you also spend so much time there in the Lord of the Rings. Excuse me, for example, you need something for the heroes to be fighting for, that has a future once the fight's done too.
But if I'm giving up everything, I want to win. We have to.
We must stand together. We will.
There we go. So we still see more of these riot troopers, which are pretty dang cool. I like them. A lot of people are happy to see the Imperial Army more included because we never really got to see them before. So I think this is good for that, though. Another thing that might be interesting, I'm wondering, like, are there going to be any Imperial casualties in what's about to be here? They use the word crushed. We don't know if it's hearsay or not, especially because, like, it happened in a Legends book. But in Legends, I think, Admiral Tarkin responds to this protest by crushing them all alive with a Star Destroyer. Like, he lands a Star Destroyer on them. But it's possible, you know, they pull the imps out. Who knows?
Will be crushed.
Resistance is absurd.
We've never seen anything like this before. Kind of like a half stormtrooper. I don't know that I really like it. Like, it feels like, I don't know. I kind of do and I don't. It's cool to see, but like at this point, just like put on a helmet, dude. You know, like scout troopers and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe I do like it. I kind of like it. He's an officer. But like when you think of General Veers, for example, he's got the gray, and this one is clearly a stormtrooper officer. But a different kind, and we're looking. We've never seen it before. Okay, I like it. I like it actually. That's probably our K2SO. We got to see Krennic. That was cool. I'm not sure this might be the woman who works in the shop with Luthen. Season 1. You see returns of these guys. This is where it really ties in with the rest of the franchise. I think it's really, really important that they do that to keep things feeling like Star Wars. That's one of the only things that really held back Andor and a lot of like really passionate Star Wars fans' minds in Season 1 was that thematically it didn't feel, you know, when you're carrying over the universe, you're staying in the universe, you're not just staying true to certain types of design aesthetics or staying true to certain types of themes. To borrow an expression from Dr. Martin Luther King, you're talking about, you know, the moral arc of the universe. How do things play out? You know, it's very different Season 1 versus, you know, you think of the sequel trilogy, for example, Broom Kid. You know, Andor is not, you know, a virtuous, valorous, you know, fighter standing up and inspiring everyone. Very, you know, it's still a very good, you know, Martha is a fantastic protagonist, but we don't really, we hear nothing of the Force in the entirety of Andor, and I get that, like, it's supposed to be separate from the main story. You know, the Force is not a part of everyone's life. A lot of people go their whole lives without living it. And that's great and all. It's just, I don't know, we could have gotten a little bit, if not like direct mention of the Force or anything like that. Like, let's see, just like a little bit more of a homage to it here or there. Like, they really went for, you know, a morally great vibe, which is great. It's great to flesh out a universe and see all these different sides of it. But it's important to remember gray is not, like, gray doesn't spontaneously exist. Gray is a mix of black and white. And so you can't totally leave out the black and white elements. And they kind of got a little bit too far. I did like that in the end. They should have done it earlier, just a little bit. It was a good reveal near the end, but not like totally at the end to see that what Andor was working towards the whole time was the Death Star. There's one way that could have been helped in Season 1. We get to see some of Saw Gerrera's guys, some fan favorites. Looks like they're probably going to be a part of that hit on that base we saw in the dark. And I wonder if Luthen's involved with this at all. It seems like he is.
Master will come for us all.
Revolution is not for the saying.
Hey, good to see you, Jorb. Sorry, I've been I was a little bit MIA last week because of Wi-Fi. That killed the last stream we were talking in. I hope I didn't even get to see, like, destroyed, pretty much, like, mutilated the VOD, so I didn't even get to see, like, you told me that things are going good for you after we started talking about that. I never got a chance to respond. But I remember that. I remember that conversation. And I'm glad you were having, things are going well for you. I forget the exact thing that was happening. Something was going well at church. I think it involved your wife. Whatever it is, God bless you, man. I'm glad of that. And it's great to see you. I'm here. I'm trying to prevent burnout. So, like, I've decided to take on a more rotating schedule with discussion segments, do some easier ones every now and again. So today I'm just, like, reviewing Andor instead of, like, trying to tackle, like, the whole mystery of the Transfiguration, which I intend to come back to Monday. Tomorrow on Friday I'm doing Icons. I feel like you'd really enjoy that. Got you. That's awesome. Heck yeah, that's fantastic. That's so awesome, dude. I'm so happy for you. I just this past week, my good friend Gibbon, literally yesterday, got his first confession. It's such a great. I mean, this is the other thing that's been going on with me is that, like, I have a lot of health issues I got to deal with right now. I've been starting to talk to new doctors, and without going too belaboring the point too long. Basically, I'm like in proto scoliosis. I got, like, a slip disc and a bunch of stuff wrong with my whole, like, left side from left hip to which causes right shoulder problems as well, and then I got my face is fucked up, and so I need a whole bunch of therapy and other stuff that I gotta pay for and take care of myself on. And if I don't, like, I'm begging to have scoliosis. But that's what's been going on with me. So if if that adds a little bit more context of why maybe I haven't been streaming quite as much recently, and why after Easter I'm going to be I'm gonna be doing, like, longer streams on a couple days a week, and instead of, like, 4 days a week I'll do 3, but it'll be longer streams. That way I have time to work to pay off those bills. But the reason I brought that up is because, like, when I think of Gibbon, when I think of you and what you're going through, it's stuff like that keeps me going. I think of earlier this week, I literally, like, spent, like, half a day just laying on my bed in pain. But, like, it never feels like life isn't worth living because of stuff like that. Getting to see you guys going through this beautiful birthing process into the new life in God just, brings so much joy to me to know that that's happening. And I'm so happy for you guys and so happy to be even, remotely a part of either experience. And so, keep going, man. I'm so happy for you. That's fantastic. Know that we're all rooting for you. Know that you're bringing new life into the body of Christ and everything that you're doing. So thank you for that, for being an inspiration. Proving to the world that it's worth doing, going through with all that. And and I appreciate the well wishes. Heck yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. That'd be fantastic. I was just thinking today too about I can get some. Probably talk Gibbon again some pictures of his confirmation too. We'll have, like, a whole. It'd be the most based photo album ever, dude. That'd be awesome. I'll create a whole channel for it. Let me know. Everything else going good for you, my man? Oh, I still gotta give you perms. I'm sorry. Oh, right. It's because you came back in. That's right. Let me go. I'll do it right this second. If you're in there right now, I don't know why. Doesn't let me look up names quite so well, but. looking for you in the server. There's so many people, and it annoys me to no end that it doesn't have a search function for people. Let me search messages, but not people in the chat. So I have to like manually scroll through like all 100 and such and try to pick out a name. Are you in there, and is it still Jorbicus? Hold on, let me make sure. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm still coming through. I hope I am. Looking for Jorbicus and Discord on the server. You're definitely in there. Tight. You know what? I bet I can find where this is. Same name. It welcomes new members. So if I just find where you came back in. Here we go. Found it. Add rule. Club cards. There you go. Should be good to go. Make sure you do the verification stuff. That'll be the other half. But I've done my part. Where's the verification stuff? Is that in... I think that's... You got it? Tight. Heck yeah. I haven't decided what we're going to play yet today, but if you have anything that I have, you're welcome to join us at any time as well, by the way. So, just let me know. I think the other guys are doing... Well, almost finished Skyrim. I probably have... I thought this next week would be my last episode, but I probably got 2 more. I got this Monday and I got the next Monday. It's a little bit more to do in Solstheim than I thought. After that, it's on to Detroit Become Human and SWOTOR, which is wild to think, like, we've been... Oh! Jay wants repo. Heck yeah. We can do repo once I'm done with this, Jay. Be happy to join you. What can I... What's the brown scapular? Sure. I got you, brother. Let me see. I got mine back here. It's still... My room's a mess right now, and it's still in my pants pocket instead of me wearing it. Sometimes I wear it. Sometimes I keep it in my pants pocket. I got 2. What was I thinking? So make sure I didn't forget anything. Yeah, so what's the brown scapular? So we got one right here. It's a little bit tangled because I just had it in my pocket. I was staying over my buddy's house. Oh, someone new just came in. Skateweed. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome to the club. Glad to have you. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to untangle it. It's a little bit unseemly, but again, I had it in my pocket. When I go to bed, I usually take it off and put it in my pocket, which is admittedly a little bit cheating. Like, it's designed to be... So the design comes from the monastics of Mount Carmel, which is a mountain in the Holy Land, or at least very near to it, depending on what you count as that. And they have this as a part of their habit, which I'll explain the significance in a moment of why they do, obviously, but and what it does. But when they wanted to share the graces associated with that with the world, they took the design and they slimmed it down, making it out of the same materials as a monastic habit. So you're supposed to get it when you get it. There are a lot of people out there who don't like to follow all the rules, and so they'll make wooden ones, or they'll make ones of different, various materials, but to be really the proper traditional brown scapular, there we go, got it untied. It should be 100% wool. Got that here. Is you get the miniature monastic experience. Kind of wear wool for a reason. That's because it's a little bit tough on the skin. But yeah, so I got the brown scapular here. It's got on the one side Our Lady giving the scapular. I'll go into that in a minute. And then it's got the quote she gave on the other side. and the promise that comes with it: whoever dies clothed in the scapular shall not suffer eternal fire. And so how that works and what exactly that means, let me get to that after I say, elaborate on, I guess, the other side. So, a sign of salvation, she called it. She gave it to St. Simon Stock, Mount Carmel, in the year 125. It says it right there. So I'm glad I didn't have to look that up. Thank the Lord. So Our Lady appeared to St. Simon Stock with baby Jesus and promised to him and wanted him to share the grace with the whole world. That's why the church extended it. They have for like missionaries in foreign countries, for example, extended it as well, even to like metal versions of the scapular. But for most, it's just this, and you need to get it blessed by a priest. There is a special installment as well, and the special prayer when you get yours blessed by a priest. You want to ask for that to be installed in the brown scapular. Once you do that, you're in. And so, what does it mean, and why does it mean? That's the bigger question. I think a lot of people struggle with. We know in general, we understand sacramentals to a degree, and we know through our history the things that are associated with God, like the Ark of the Covenant, carry with them blessings, and things that are associated with the devil, think of Jericho, are cursed. It's God ordained that anyone who would try to ever build there again, bad things would happen to them. When the whole, half the reason Saint or King David becomes king of Israel is because King Saul disobeys God in putting the Amalekites under the ban and getting rid of everything that was cursed, essentially, because it's separated from God. And so to this day, we still consider that things can be especially carry with them because God loves His creation. God wanted, as much as He wants to work with us and be in love with us and spread His love through us, in addition to simply through His Holy Spirit, He also loves to work through His natural world that He made to a lesser extent. And there are a lot of specifics, especially now after the whole several controversies in church history, of course. With graces being sold, for example, now this has been blessed. It can't be sold. If it is, I think the blessing is just considered to be void. Like, you can't sell the grace of God. It is a free gift. If you want to buy a scap, you have to buy one that's unblessed. And then go and get it re-blessed, get reinvested in it. And so God gives these things as signs of hope to us, things that we can hold on to. So much of the human experience is tactile. Like, literally hold on to something that gives you strength and makes you feel the presence of God. Like God's holding your hand, God's wrapping you in a hug when you're wearing this. Can also be very comforting. And so He gives us a reminder of Him, kind of, like the Eucharist as well, and so many of the signs and symbols of our faith. The crucifix, it's not necessary to have that on here, but they threw in as a bonus both St. Benedict medal and a crucifix on this one. God gives us these signs and special graces to give us comfort. And so the promises, He re-imbues promises He kind of already gives in other ways to us. Gives us the promise, if we die in the grace of God, we're going to go to heaven, right? But this is both a reminder of that, but also in a special way, it brings the grace and protection of God to us in a special way through Our Lady, which is, a whole topic in and of itself. But she, in a special way, that's like a sign of taking her on, as St. John did at the cross, as your mother. We think of how many times we pray the Hail Mary, be with us at the hour of our death. The scapular is a way of bringing that grace to us. And it's also hope for the dead. When it comes, you think of that promise, and beforehand, all God is really doing for you, He's not promising you He'll give you what, this is a cheat code. This is not a substitute for asking for forgiveness. What He promises you is that for your sake, if you're, there's a lot of uncertainty in life. There's times where you feel like maybe you haven't, made a perfect confession, you're struggling with guilt, whatever. You're saying sorry. This is your something for you to physically hold on to say, you know what? I trust in God. He really has saved me. If God's providence has worked it out that this is on me when I die, that is how I know that grace is, that promise is being kept. A way of knowing that, and it offers certainty as well to, the loved ones who see someone die in this. It's a powerful way, you encounter someone dying on the street. Something a lot of laity don't know is that anyone can baptize. It's part of what's called the common priesthood. We have both the common priesthood and the ministerial priesthood. We're all able to do that as long as we remember, have the special prayers and have holy water with us. This is another thing we can do, to ensure that, if your buddy, you're at war, your buddy's dying, you wrap this around their neck, you know where they're going. So it's a great grace from God. Obviously not necessary for salvation, but is a great way of, calling the grace of God to yourself. It's a prayer that is done simply by putting it on. It's a prayer that it's a way of reminding yourself to pray. It is a way of ensuring that you are praying. We think of the value of tradition is that it helps us be who we want to be, even in those moments where it might not be so naturally coming to us. Like I think often, I pray often when I pray to God, like, God, today I'm so in love with you. Please, in those moments when I'm not, you, by your grace, help sustain me to do what I would want to do right now, But even, right now I love you and have no desire for any sort of temptation. When that temptation comes, please remember my giving myself over to you right now and help me to avoid that. And tradition is a way of powerfully of doing that. We invest our own hearts, and God as well invests His grace in these things that, when those trials come, when we're in a period of darkness, God is still present to us because we've managed to find a way to store that, in a sense, to store our commitment, to store our yes to God. So the scrap is a wonderful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. I am so grateful to have it. Been a part of my life since I was a little kid. Always have it with me. At very least have it in my pocket, if not worn around my neck. Fantastic. Praise be Jesus, my friend. That'd be fantastic. I 10 out of 10 would recommend to everyone. It's one of our proudest traditions, one of our oldest traditions. Yeah, and I pray for you as a fellow member of someone else who has been invested at least in the brown scapular. I'll be praying for you as well. Our Lady of Mount Carmel, pray for us. Excuse me. A little of a burp there. Poorly timed. Alright, let's finish wrapping up this video here so I can get over to repos with the boys, and then we'll keep going.
And you're ready to fight.
Oh boy, this is where things are getting intense here. So, this doesn't look like Andor, so I'm wondering who this is. Maybe it's that kid who threw the bomb in season 1.
There's a few.
So this looks like just a standard Imperial officer, not anything special. So this is probably after the Empire's cracking down on the planet. I don't think the people on that planet are rebels yet. Maybe they're sheltering the rebellion, and those are the soldiers we see running elsewhere. Because the Empire, by the time of A New Hope, doesn't know the rebels are on Dantooine. So maybe this is just, them cracking down. Maybe it's not Dantooine, though. I'm not sure.
Future here.
Love to see Krennic. That's a good way to tie it in with the universe. This is Chandrilan marriage ceremony. Interesting to see how that comes together. I wish they did more with such a wasted, opportunity with the sequel trilogy. Like, we could have seen so many cool. You think of like Luke and Leia, for example. Luke is like the Jedi half of Anakin, and Leia is the half of him that wanted to be with Padme. And you could see, could play out through those two characters how those seems reconcile, and this seems just like a sloppy, dealing with grappling with, the cost of politics, and it's okay. Maybe they'll play it better. I don't know. I don't trust them with it, but we'll see. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised.
For those who dare.
Cyril is both hated too much by some people and liked by some people way too much, in my opinion. Like, he's not a great kid. What even is he doing? I don't know, man. He's just kind of weird. Good idea, just not executed well, in my opinion. It's not on the actor. I would say that's on the writers. Oh, that guy's doing the slap in the arm. I would think so. Or I guess that's my answer for abnormal circumstances. I don't know well enough to know if the church would allow for baptism to be held. Um, but I don't. Yeah, because usually, I mean, very especially like when you're thinking of you're being welcomed into the church, they want to do it with a mass. So it's incorporated into this celebration of the community coming together. You know, even if you're not able to participate in the Eucharist just yet, it's still the body of Christ being united and, you know, becoming blood brothers and sisters. Blood brothers and sisters by the blood of Christ. Receiving that, so they like it to be a part of that celebration if they can. So, you know, talk to your priest about it when the Saturday comes up, but I'm guessing probably not, unfortunately. But, you know, if someone was, like, dying on the street, like we said earlier, you could baptize someone on a Good Friday. I'm 99% certain.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Ooh, sometimes it does that, rushes when I click. This is interesting to see, like, what's going on. Looks like he may have been involved in this. Is probably all a part of that fight that happens on the Dark Planet, including this. You know, and being extracted by the other soldiers. So this is probably like an early rebel hit. Maybe even with Saw Gerrera's men, or with another cell aligned with him. Great, really cool to see this new tie design. Always like to see a new tie design. It is a little bit weird. I don't know what the problem with the tie designs when you add something new into the series, you need to be able to explain why it exists, and why you don't see it anywhere else. So I'm interested to see where it goes with that. But I'm always all for world building. Overall, do I think this show is going to be good? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's going to be great. I really want to watch it to support the stuff being well made because the writers really got the characters and really got everything. The only thing I'm concerned about, and it seems that it's their intent, there is literally their intention as well. This is in one of the teasers. We're just going to stop at this, but in one of the teasers, one of the actors or actresses said, it's this really dramatic story that just so happens to be in the Star Wars, and they want it to be a flex, but it's not. It is a Star Wars property. It's a good show. It's just it could only get better if it was in. It would be better if it was in the Star Wars world, like it's supposed to be. It's a Star Wars story. It's connected to a movie called A Star Wars Story. So it should have similar themes. The universe should work the same way, or you risk breaking the universe and the immersion of that universe. And it's also like, it's good, but it's not good enough to be on its own. This is not Band of Brothers. It is kind of like Band of Brothers in space, but it's Disney. We'll eventually talk about the sequel trilogy because so much of Disney's mess ups are trying to split the baby. So many of them. And it's a really awkward one, like commit to being in Star Wars or not. Otherwise, you're just like a sci-fi Band of Brothers, but it's also trying to be something else. You know, cosplay at the same time. That doesn't work. That was the only thing that gave points off to the first season, and it looks like they might do it again in the second. But I think despite themselves, they'll still end up working out. I just want to see if there's even a single mention of the Force. That's what we're really waiting for. Or even like hope. Disney also just has a problem wanting too much the theme to be rebellion rather than the themes of the original Star Wars, like redemption and goodwill and so on and so forth. And I think it's going to bite them in the ass because eventually, it just literally half of what destroyed the new. No one likes seeing the everything that we loved about 4, 5, and 6 not get paid off on. The New Republic just sucks, but they need it to be that way so the good guys can be the rebels again. The good guys have to be able to win. There has to be more to life and more to a story than just little guy fights big guy. It's the only theme they decided to really keep, and it's not what was ever central to Star Wars, and it's just a bad move. We're at like 45 minutes now, so we're gonna leave it there. Let's go see if they're still on repo. Which you are welcome to join in with, Andor, by the way. They are in Tavern VC1. Y'all in repo?
Here to meet a miter.
Fantastic. I will, I'll be joining y'all as soon as you're out of this round. Jay is great. He has a better comedic sense than I do. I got, I bring my own stuff to the table, but he is entertainer about as good as it, good as it gets. So, let's load up repo so we're ready, and I'll change the stream title. And yeah, no, we'll figure out something we do together. I'm glad I was able to help you with the scapular. Anything else going on for you?
Jack, when we're out of the store, you can come, and then you can join us.
Fantastic. I'm ready for an invite. Just let me whenever you guys are ready. Ready for me, I'm good. Load it up here. Wow, dude. That's so fantastic. I'm so happy for you on that as well. Man, new life of faith and new life in, new literal life. You're about to have a child. That's so awesome. I just recently was at a birthday party for a 1-year-old and talk about like revitalization, your will to live. Kids are so awesome. I'm so happy for you. So proud of you being a dad. You're gonna be a great dad, man. Heck yeah, brother. Trying to get a job. Yeah, I mean, it's tough out there right now, brother. It is tough. Yeah. Especially with a kid on the way. Praying for you. Wishing you the best with that.
Check me, boy. Come over into the lobby, man. We're going to start jerking each other very hardly. You know what I mean, Jack? We be absolutely busting out here.
I'm on my way. Can't wait for this.
Do you have the mods, Jack? We're about to be busting on each other, man.
I don't have the mods myself, but I think they should carry over enough. Alright, hold on. Where am I? Hello, everyone. Me good to go. I think I'm good. People hear me? I think I'm good. Oh, things are loud.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I know,
we're
Drew.
at the highest world record days. Let's get our A face on and ass
Level
up,
30? What did I just walk into?
down. I'm a gambler. You walk, crouch, and run slower, but you have more health.
Tight. Thank you. I love that Drew were just talking about like your 5-year-old kid, and then Jay's like talking about like sucking toes and shit. But welcome to Jack of Clubs, I guess. What was I thinking? So you already have a
Oh my God, Lava.
you already have a 5-year-old though. That's awesome, dude. I didn't know that. The Jorb lore. That's fantastic. Congratulations on that as well. I'm sure she's wonderful. And it's great to have, your kids are going to get to have siblings. That's awesome. Your kid is going to get to have a sibling.
Guys, Jay dead. He fell in the lava.
Checks out.
Yep, checks out.
So what are we... I've never been to a level 13 before. Like, is it going to be hard to find things, or am I just going to get my ass whacked?
Yeah, you're gonna die pretty quickly.
Okay. Alright, tight. Amen, Jorb. Amen. Speaking of the good Lord, I'm about to go meet him, apparently. Oh! That's good. Welcome.
Don't go that way.
Don't go down.
Don't go that way.
Is he dead? Todd, are you alive? We really should have gone with the stamina. Alright, Laserhead is over here.
Emotional, damn it!
Owie! There is friendly fire in this, yes. To a degree. You have to, like, knock someone else out, and then you can, like, pick them up and throw them elsewhere. You ever seen that before? He's a dear friend. Oh, he's very violent. I don't know why this is very sus down here. This seems almost worse. But I don't know if I have a choice.
Oh fuck.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh fuck.
Anything in there?
Grab it. Ooh.
No.
Oh, they're fighting it. They're fighting it. We have to be there for our brothers in arms.
Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it.
I got him.
You a horror fan, Jorb? I hope you are. Oh!
Grab it, grab it.
Yeah! He's certainly looking like a clown right now.
Down, up, down. Yeah, I got it, I got it, I got it.
I got it.
Gosh,
I got it.
I don't know. This is a pretty good game. No way! We did all that!
I hate you so much, Todd.
Yeah, what's frustrating about the game is when your friends betray you and throw you off a cliff. But it doesn't always happen. And it's usually pretty funny. It is great. It is a lot of fun.
Todd, you're the ultimate troll.
Kind of. So, kind of like, if you've ever played or seen someone play Lethal Company, you're collecting valuable items, and you bring them back to the shop to sell. And when you do that, like, this is one of them, for example. But it's locked right now because we have several stages we have to go through. Sounds like a shotgun guy's around. You bring the head of the people who are dead to the shop when you cash stuff in, and they respawn then between every round. That guy's back. Okay. Nice.
Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Todd, grab it.
Please hold. Oh! Are we grabbing him? Guys? Guys, I don't... Hold on, put it down, put it down. Don't, Todd! Todd! The laser head's right up there. I did just say a shotgun guy. Yeah, he's blind, if that helps. But, yeah, he's a blind shotgun guy. And he just, when he hears you, you have to be quiet when you're around him. And if not, he shoots you with the shotgun.
There's another cloud.
Yes, there is. He's over there. Soundboard, 10 out of 10. Well, so you can see in the top right, both the rounds and the amount of money we need per round. So this round, we just finished that one, and it seems like, it kind of is. I mean, it's a lot less responsible to run around with the shotgun blind. I just started watching the show today, Daredevil. It reminds me of that, except a lot more violent. It really is. These guys... Why are people, like, crying over here? Oh, no. Oh, Todd is getting bullied. I'm just gonna have to let that happen. I don't want to get Jay's bad side. He's a lot better at this than I am. We need a posse to kill the clown. I've done like nothing valuable other than help fight the first one, but as far as not a lot to find so far, honestly. Black Catholicism goes hard in Daredevil. Are we good up here? What's up?
Yeah, I'm yelling at my dog.
Alright, tight.
Kaya! Stop! Here, is this what you want? I'll be right back.
You got it?
I'm gonna go hide.
Where'd the clown end up? Where's the clown at?
I don't know.
We should try and kill it. I didn't realize how big this area was down here. Found the clown! Oh, 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 oh no! You know, I'm about to get to episode 3. We haven't even seen the Kingpin yet, but...
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Watch out for what? Hello? I don't even know, bro. The gnomes. So those guys find things that are valuable and try and destroy them, but they will also attack you. Easy to kill, though. Man, there's 2 clowns. Okay. So that's why we haven't been able to find one. Now, I'm pretty good at clowns. They never give me the laser because you can crouch under the laser, but they can get you with your hands as well. Where is everyone?
You killed the baby.
I can't believe you killed the baby.
There's 2 clowns over here. There's one downstairs and one over in here.
I can't very
Oh, that's nice. Shay, what is coming through your mic? Ghost of Tsushima. That sounds really hard, dude. Oh, maybe I'll watch a trailer for it at the end of stream. What's it like? That sounds cool.
Yeah, I killed it. I'm just that buff.
Ah. Alright, we got 2 orbs. Very nice. I don't know how... So we have better strength, I guess, is one of the perks I got. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Don't do it. Fuck.
You guys okay?
Hey.
Someone's
no, this person
not.
died.
Do you think the 2 of us together can take him?
Hey, we can try. If you die, though, I can't have, like...
Yeah.
Wait, that comes up here. Get up here, you stupid bitch.
Ow!
You're dead. You're dead.
Fair enough. Thank you. Here he comes.
Alright, grab it. Oh no.
I got him. Ow!
Grab him. Grab him.
Alright, I got him. Ah, again! Oh! So sad.
Okay, we're done with that.
What is it?
Does it sound good?
Open world, so Ghost of Tsushima is an open world ninja assassin game. Many people who made Sly Cooper, PS exclusive, but it's on Steam. Got you. When I said hard, by the way, I meant like cool. Like hard, like in the modern word version of sick, not hard as in difficult. So that was a good thing.
The more you know.
Good. Sorry, I'm talking to my chat right now. My bad. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. My bad. Forget about that sometimes. I'm not just talking to myself. And nice to meet you, by the way. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Jack. It's a pleasure.
Oh, I guess we haven't.
Yeah, I think
That
I.
was Go ahead.
No, I mean that's it. I've seen you in Discord every now and again, but I haven't like been in the call ever when you've been here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm one of the other streamers. I got one of the people with a section. But nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too.
How long you been with the tavern?
The 3 days now.
Wow, 3 days. Okay, heck yeah. Well, welcome, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
There's one down here.
I'm watching. So Rebecca, I don't know what his plan is.
No? Okay.
Enough horsing around.
Hold on, it's like,
Why is this thing not
Hey.
delete? There we go.
no, you
What
can
is
do
that? What is over here?
Mochi's still dealing with dog
Oh my god,
troubles.
Mochia.
What happened?
You're here to be a biter, aren't you?
This mic set up as listener. Todd's alive, but just like zoned out. Dude, it's like 0 health. So, Jorb, going back to you in chat. It's a very story-driven single player. I love it, dude. I will put it in the rotation. I already got kind of. We'll see. I mean, if Detroit Become Human isn't popular anymore, I'll have to relook at the analytics right before we start. If it's not, I'd be happy to do it then. If not, it'll be after I finish one of those 2 games. We're playing. I already committed with a buddy to going through on our RPG day through SWOTOR every other Monday of the month, and then the other days we will be doing Detroit Become Human, or maybe not Ghost of Tsushima. That'd be awesome. SWOTOR is Star Wars: The Old Republic. It is a online MMORPG. I love the storytelling in it, and I love the character development, and I love the choices that it gives you. They do a really good job with that, even over other RPGs. They're remaking KOTOR. That's what you're thinking of. Which is an RPG, not an MMORPG. KOTOR was single player. Which I've never played, but I've heard great things. It spawned, obviously, a world I love playing in. It's the same world SWOTOR's set in. Just a little bit after. Was I thinking? We'll also get through games quicker now. I gotta go let my cat out, but it'll get quicker now that we're doing like 6-hour streams on Monday after Easter instead of 4. So we'll get through games a lot quicker.
What do you want?
Jake!
Let me do this. I'm not like noise polluting anymore.
Grab me!
Oh, what? How is Tough alive? We just found in some random corner.
Help me!
Or apparently
I found my
not.
one downfall. It's Pitts. Help!
How is he alive? Uh-oh.
Help!
Bro, how do you sit like this?
Two of the people who are still alive are AFK.
Help! Help!
Alright, I'm gonna wait. Help me! Help me! Oh, bad guy.
Honestly, don't know. Like, how is he alive? I didn't know that that was a thing. It's just Jay now.
I don't
He
know
actually
where
is
the
pretty
fuck
dang
everyone
close.
is, but I'm gonna start bringing this there. This will be enough to bring everyone back. It won't. I'm lying, but I want everyone to think that I can bring them back.
Well, as you know, only 2 of us are
No
dead.
more horsing around, guys. Todd. No killing people. Todd. Nope.
Little does he know it's only the 2 of us.
I gotta.
Oh, it was Monkey finally getting sober. Monkey got sober back out.
Alright. Steven?
Oh,
How's the thing
someone's
work?
stuck in a
I'm
pit.
alive.
Do they have a steam clean here? I'll get you. Alright.
Oh,
never
hey.
mind, I guess you got out.
Silverback's wife.
Hey,
He did, yeah. I don't know how he did.
Oh.
I found the pit. I found my one downfall. It's the pits.
Oh.
We had
Alright.
we had enough, but no.
Dude, I've watched The Passion on Good
No,
Friday
it's
as
good,
well.
no.
It is.
That's
It's worth it. It's worth every minute.
There's a lady.
Like, prayerfully go through it. I watch it basically every Good Friday, actually. But I had one year where I watched it just like alone, not
There's
even
a
like with
reason we
anyone
died.
else.
This is me and my child.
Very moving experience. You know, just singing, you know, praying the Sacraments, the Rosary, singing and praying.
I ain't afraid of no
Um,
ghosts.
10 out of 10 experience. So excited for the movie they're filming
Buddy,
now.
I'm
They
afraid
just
so
announced
far.
they're starting to film in August. So great stuff. Yeah, I mean, it makes me cry every time I see it, and that's awesome, dude. Glad that your heart is able to receive that in such a way. And it's just so well made.
Worst nightmare, fear me. Fear.
It's made to do that so well. Everything about that movie is like a 10 out of 10. It is so ridiculously well produced, which is goes for everything Jim Caviezel or Mel Gibson have anything to do with. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh. This appeared out of
It's
nowhere.
cool that we're getting the Passion and Resurrection season of The Chosen coming up soon too as well. It's gonna be a good couple of years for Christian filmmaking, like really well produced stuff that actually like gets who Jesus was. The Resurrection movie though is probably gonna be, you know, S tier.
Do.
I lied.
I'm not sure. I think he's like he's associated with those kind of people, but I don't think he is himself a full set of Anakin. I don't think he likes Pope Francis, but he's not the same.
I brought this. You're alive again. Oh yeah.
We live! Stretching our legs.
Hang on, come back here, both of you.
Can't wait to die in the
Oh,
next
thank
5
you.
minutes.
Aw, you'll be alright. You got this.
Fox, you're actually not doing bad. Like we are very far ahead.
Oh, really? I guess that makes
Yeah.
me feel a little bit better.
I have never once in my life made it this far, so... Oh,
There's a baby.
there's an aggressive small child. Oh, there's a lot of demons here. How do we kill them all?
I will do my best.
What?
Get over here.
I don't get how Jay is so strong. And we're not.
Come here. Get over here. I'm
He's
strong.
running.
Come back here.
Yes, Jorb, there are different maps. Every round is a different map, basically. Sometimes,
Come
like,
on,
when you
Come on.
lose, you have to restart. You end up replaying maps, but it kind of...
Down. There we go.
Heck yeah! Do you want to do the honors?
Where's my cube? Where's my cube?
The Rugrat took it.
It broke.
This way.
I got you.
Watch out for
Cool. Yeah. Try and screen you.
Oh my god. I'm going crazy.
Oh, the old.
But yeah, like a whole bunch of different maps, and they kind of change depending on the level of difficulty, but it's not the same every time. I think level 1 will be on a different map every time you play the game.
Or.
Right over
Or.
here. Easy peasy.
Porn?
No!
Oh,
Oh
Oh
no!
my god, I don't
That is such repo luck. Don't worry about it. That's really funny, actually. Same to you, Jorp. It's great to have you stop in. Thanks for being here, man. It made my day to get to have you here with us. Hope you enjoy your time with your wife, and God bless as well.
how'd she die?
Wait, did Fox die?
Jay?
Yeah, Jay fucking fell in.
Oh,
You
Jay
know
died.
Jay.
I think we got it.
Okay.
And Todd's gone.
I could have prevented that, but I did not.
Oh man. Look, without Jay, we do need all hands on deck though, so watch it. Oh no!
You are not no.
No fucking way!
No.
No fucking way! I was just walking down
The voices are gonna touch you.
Oh, and Fox keeps breaking stuff.
Start saying,
Oh
Todd.
no.
The moment we come back in, Todd will suffer.
She's just gotta crouch. She's gotta
Going to
crouch.
die.
Todd will leave. Favorite is to kill Todd. Todd will suffer, and he will forever feel the pain of.
Whatever you're using
He
is
will
making me
suffer
eminently
his conflict.
suicidal.
He is going to die. Jack will witness the death upon the of Todd. Todd will die.
Todd has already died.
Forever forsake.
Jack, protect me.
Okay.
Jack, he's just mad
Todd
because he
is
fell and
going
died.
to be dead.
I can't like
Too bad.
tell you what, overstimulate. I don't know what's happening right now. There's too many voices. There's 3 of us here, like 7 voices.
Todd is going to be
I'm a
dead.
monster I can't kill. Hey, you're alive.
Yeah.
Todd is going
Everyone else is
to be
dead.
Oh god.
There's a laser beam guy out there.
Yeah.
I cannot kill him by myself. I don't know if you have any strength mods with you.
I'm a
If you
runner.
want, we can. No, like the mods we pick up in between the rounds.
I probably have none.
Jackie on.
We should have some. We can try to beat it.
Yes.
Okay.
Here, let me give you some back
Jackie on.
shots. Let me give you some back shots.
Jackie on. The voice in my head say I need to kill Todd.
The voices, they will not stop.
All right.
I didn't do anything
The
wrong.
first thing we do and we did.
This is
That's
so.
fun, but I can get this guy.
I'm really like. So this is what it means to be schizophrenic. Like this is what it's like.
He's,
There's like 5 different voices going all at once. I'm
Jay
impressed.
thinks I killed him.
Did you? Oh,
I
no one
murdered
told
Jay.
her. Hey, she figured it out. There we go.
Murdered Jade. Todd murdered Jade Lee. Todd murdered Jade Lee.
These are crazy accusations.
Todd murdered Jade Lee. Todd murdered Jade Lee.
It sounds like there's a whole choir of
Jade
people that
Lee.
think you killed Jay.
Todd murdered Jade Lee. Todd murdered Jade. The voices have spoken.
The Lord has chosen.
Todd will be the sacrifice. Freedom, or he
Why
has
isn't putting
killed.
that thing in there? Oh, tough.
That was weird. Are you alive?
Yes.
Good.
Todd
How
will
much is that worth?
suffer.
$1,000.
Todd will suffer.
Oh,
Please.
we're like
Will
1,700 away.
suffer.
Cool.
Todd will suffer.
I didn't want you to die with all the notes.
Todd
We're
will
focused on the animals. No one
suffer.
would kill us.
He
Killed you
will
anyway.
suffer in
Here we go.
misery.
Jack, I need you to help me.
Hell, Jade Weed. He hell, Jade. He killed Jade Weed. He killed Jade.
Up, down, up,
He
down,
killed Jade Weed.
up,
He
down,
killed Jade
up,
Weed.
down,
He
up,
killed Jade
down,
Weed.
up,
He
down.
killed Jade Weed.
He killed Jade Weed.
up,
He killed
down,
Jade Weed.
down.
Is it working?
He killed
I don't know.
Jade.
They've hit her a couple times. You gotta keep on her. Keep on
He
her.
killed Jade Weed. He killed Jade
All right, come on.
Weed.
Up, grab her.
He
Up,
killed Jade
down.
Weed.
Up, down, up. Oh, we have her. Like it's like we have her and don't. Come here.
Todd.
Yes.
You will suffer.
yeah.
You will suffer. You will
How
suffer.
many-
You will suffer. You.
Yeah. Okay.
I think this is what purgatory is
I'm
like.
bored.
I don't.
Oh, shit, shit, shit.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Children of the Corn type shit, man. I don't know how to help you here. I'm just
I need
impressed
you
by
to-
how many voices there are.
Please. They will. You will feel pain.
You will feel pain.
You will feel pain.
You will feel pain. You will feel pain. You will feel pain.
You will feel pain.
pain.
Yeah, you will pain. You will feel pain. You feel pain.
You will feel the pain.
You will feel pain. You will feel
No, I'm about to.
Yeah,
I'm about
No,
to
I'm
feel
not.
the
I
pain.
can't die.
I'm feeling the pain in my eardrums right now, bro.
Like I actually
You will
cannot
feel the
die.
pain.
There's more stuff
You
in
feel
those
pain.
beds.
Please don't be enough. Fuck.
Oh, wait. They had it.
That
and then
guy's-
no.
Oh. Hey, get over here. Come here.
Oh, tough.
Jagger the first time I do and I get back. Jagger the first time I do and I get back. Jagger the first time I do and I get back. Jagger the first time I do and I get back. Jagger the first time I do and I get back.
You're gonna kill Todd.
Jagger the first time I do and I get back.
Todd will die. He will die. Todd will
Oh my
die.
god.
Todd will die.
Dude, we're like a
This-
fucking satanic group right here, bro.
This is what it's like in, yeah,
This
there's
is
Hey.
going to be misery. The pain.
Hey.
like, there's nothing you can do about it either. No one's, like, good enough to stop Jay from killing you.
the pain.
Let's bring these blue ones first.
pain. The pain.
The only thing I can
The
do is fucking
pain.
spell
Easy.
cast
Yeah, let's
my
grab these other ones
speed.
first.
That's the only thing you can
You
do.
better run fast. You better run fast. You better run fast.
You better run fast. You better run. You better run fast. You better run fast. You better
Set
run
it. I'm gonna
fast.
set it right outside of it.
Better
Wait,
run
wait.
May the
fast.
power
Make
of
it
Christ
go.
compel you.
Run fast.
May the
You better
power
run
of
fast.
Christ compel
You
you.
better run fast.
You better run fast.
Unfortunately, he's only a fake demon.
Fast.
It's broken.
You
I
better
know.
run
Poser.
You better run fast.
You better run fast. Better run fast.
You better run fast. You better run fast.
This will be interesting.
You better run fast.
I'm gonna try and help
You
you.
better run fast.
You better run fast.
I don't think there's much I can do.
You're gonna have to grab it.
I gotta try and. Oh no! You made it. You're so
Fast.
close.
You better run fast. You better run fast.
Better
What is he doing?
fast.
Whoa. Oh, okay. I didn't realize he didn't grab your head.
Fast. You better run fast. You better run fast.
This dude really about to get lasered in the thing.
I'm gonna run real fast.
Alright, we welcome to hell, by the way, Fox.
I'm gonna get you, buddy boy.
Yeah.
You're gonna go down. You're gonna go down.
No, no.
You're done. You're done, buddy. You're done, buddy.
I'm trying to get him. Oh, no way! Oh no. Oh no! Oh my! Oh, they're suicidal. That helps. Yeah, 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 yeah. No! 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 Help me! Oh, did they just leave?
Okay.
I'm okay. Thank you. The gnomes. The gnomes were very aggressive. And I didn't want to get Jade. That's like I just spent a half hour listening. Oh, uh-oh. She's gonna kill us in one shot if she touches us. We listened to 30 minutes of Jay saying she was gonna kill. Oh, Todd. Oh, Todd. Stay, crouch, crouch! Oh. Dang. Alright, I need the gnomes to move. Oh, he's right there. Oh no! They surrounded me. Tough should make it. I don't know what if he doesn't make it. It's on him. It's a tough round. I just spent 30 minutes listening to Jay say he was gonna kill Todd to watch Shay just get slapped by a gnome. That was amazing.
I fucking.
If you can see me, you're dead tight.
What does he want us to do?
Okay. Oh, everyone's dead. Oh, okay.
We all had 1 health, and so like even the gnomes, when there was 1,000 of them, there's nothing we could do.
I get my money back. My money back. Money back.
Oh my god!
Leave it in state.
That was fun. What happened to the wall? This is my new favorite. Oh, watch out for that.
You will suffer.
You will suffer. You will suffer. You will suffer. You will suffer.
You will suffer.
You will suffer.
You will suffer.
Give me nuts!
Just stay out of this, Tough. Mom and Dad are fighting, okay?
You will suffer. Get back here. Feel pain.
You will feel pain. You will feel pain. You
Oh my
will
god.
suffer. You
I
will
can't fucking see,
suffer.
bro.
You will suffer. You will suffer. You will feel pain.
Oh
You
no.
will feel pain.
You will suffer.
Is he alive?
Delete this, please. Don't try it. You're out of your wits, boy.
Oh.
You're out of your wits.
I got him, Todd! Todd, help me out here! I got him! Todd, no, Todd's dead!
You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that. Now, I'm gonna get you, buddy. You're gonna regret it.
He's like a god!
Just like he has.
Or a demon!
He has suffered.
Whoop!
You will feel
Here,
pain.
come over here.
You will cry.
As soon as we leave, just start spamming E on that until we get to the next loading screen.
This?
Okay. Well,
The health pack.
Okay.
You, Fox, do it.
okay.
Just leave it, leave it. No! No! I can't believe you made it. You're so good.
I need back shots.
Silver, we all need back shots.
All right, hang on, line up.
Then I'll be right back.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Jay. Fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
I
No.
could use a little bit.
Why? Why
No.
we go? We're made for Mochia.
Who did it? Todd.
You did.
I didn't do it.
Me?
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're dead, buddy. I'm strong, man.
I'm scared.
I'm dead, buddy.
Ah!
You're dead, buddy.
What are you doing?
There's nothing. You're done.
I hate my life.
There's no...
You're good.
Oh, thank you. A crown. There's a lot of stuff up here. Take this. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were still going.
I'll pull us out so we can get Mochi in here.
Yeah, good. Excellent.
Also, because I killed Todd.
Oh. Lesser of the two reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my game so maybe I'm not invincible anymore, because that feels a little cheap, but hey.
It's alright, apparently sorry doesn't count it.
I feel like Todd dying was the less significant of the two reasons.
I mean, maybe.
We're
Alright,
at day
maybe.
14, bruh.
This is wild. I've never seen anything this far along.
I know, it seems like we're doing something right.
Somehow.
Hey, I'm gonna log off for tonight. I have to go into work tomorrow.
Got you. Have a good night.
No worries, have a good night. Let us know if you're on tomorrow and you want to play. I mean, just hit us up and we'll be here.
Great playing with you.
Sounds good. Yes.
Alright, have a good one, Foxy.
Later.
Bye.
I think they. What think they? Hey, bro, your truck sucks. Know what?
Oh. I'm gonna take a break.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Sorry. Need to take a little small break.
It's
I'll
alright.
be back.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Siege.
Perhaps. We do have
Y'all can have
Bingo.
the siege. I'll go chill.
Well, we'll probably see what Mochi wants to do. If Mochi wants to do Siege. If not, we'll just do Repo.
She'll want to do Marvel.
I need someone who will play Overwatch with me. I'm sad and
Ew.
lonely. Better than Rivals. I feel like I always have something in my eye when I stream. I look
Where
possessed.
is everyone at?
today? It's a Thursday. It's a thirsty Thursday. Where is everybody?
Gibbon and Sandals are catching up, talking about something, playing Rivals.
Oh, right. They mentioned that yesterday. They were gonna play Rivals. That was pretty solid. Freaking throwing Todd off the cliff like that. Here, one second. I'm gonna call one of my buddies, see if he's on.
Sounds good.
Silverback, the voices in my head say you like feet.
Well, they're right about that.
Oh, this guy's gooning over here. Straight gooning.
That's why he's not talking right now. He's too into it.
Yeah. He really is. He really do be. Oh my god.
He's swimming some toes around in his stomach acid. R6?
R6.
You got it.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I thought it didn't work.
Absolutely not.
Come on, you like that game.
I can't anyway.
Why not?
My computer can't play it.
Silverback.
Are you saying on the toes over there, straight Gangnam style, you know what I'm saying? Straight busting on that shit, busting on it like boats and holes, you know what I'm saying?
Is that what you were doing,
No.
Silverback?
No.
I need a translator.
Alright. I'll talk to y'all later.
Alright,
Okay.
Silverback, have a good one.
Have a good one, brother.
He's sucking on toes. Ain't no way.
Right.
Ain't no way.
He's swimming in those little piggies right now.
Uh-huh. For real, bro is gooning.
Oh, I have to restart my game apparently.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
so, Al? Did you
Yeah.
not have to reset your game?
Oh, it's not in my game.
Bloody hell. That's crazy.
What then? Yeah. I know. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying since we got my Aunt Joy's old coffee table. Yeah. I'm surprised nothing spooky has happened since we got it.
You guys got a haunted table?
Well, so what's crazy? It's a
What a
long
thing to be
story,
haunted.
but it's wild. It's so my Aunt Joy, she has cancer, and she passed away in the bedroom of her and my Uncle Alan's house. So my Uncle Alan, he moved out, didn't want to be there, respectively. I mean, that was his wife. and he fell down the stairs a week later and broke his neck after he moved out. And after that happened, my parents inherited the house. After that happened, like paranormal shit started happening. Like pictures started getting flipped upside down, all sorts of shit. Shit was falling off shelves, everything. Like TVs turning on by themselves. And I went to go stay there while I was not this weekend. My parents moved out of that house since then, but um, I went to go stay there one time when they were, because I went to go visit with my boyfriend when they were still living there one time, and we were upstairs, and there's 2 rooms upstairs. Um, Everybody was in bed. We were in bed, getting about to go to sleep, getting ready to go to bed, whatever, and all of a sudden, all you hear is SpongeBob playing in the room next to us. I mean, like full blast.
That's kind of
And I
creepy.
texted my sister, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you watching SpongeBob?" Because me and her, we love SpongeBob. We watch SpongeBob all the time. She's like, "No, I'm downstairs. I'm sleeping on the couch," because we were sleeping in her bed. And we went in there, and nobody was in there. Lights were still off, but the TV was on full blast. And so what I did is I took like a little EVP thing, like when you know, like when they do the radio static and
Yeah.
ghosts manipulate it. I said, "Who's fucking with the shit in my mom's house?" And clear as day, that motherfucker says Alan. I have the recording of that shit too.
That's creepy as fuck.
I have the recording for it. I'm gonna find that shit.
Pardon me while I put some holy salt on my headphones.
Dude, I tell you, like it's all sorts of weird. And I have what's even spookier is I have my Aunt Joy's phone. So I have her phone. I inherited that. I'm keeping that. Even when I get a new phone, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna keep it. And now we have our coffee table. Spooky shit hasn't happened, but since we got the coffee table, but I don't know.
Has
But
anything,
it's crazy.
anyone been hurt by any of the things?
No, my Uncle Alan was a prankster, but he was fully blind, so he could never play pranks when he was alive because he couldn't see. But he was a jokester, and he always said if I could see, I'd be playing pranks on all y'all. Kind of weird. The moment he passes away, weird shit starts happening, and then I get that
Pretty
recording.
wholesome.
Yeah, that's creepy.
I don't think an exorcist
But
is needed for
it's
that.
not. I've grown up with paranormal experiences my whole life. Like that's not even the craziest shit that's happened. I'm used to it at this point, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
A little bit of both, probably. Either way.
I
If
just
I ever
believe
do,
that
like,
some
my own
people
podcast,
track that energy.
My mom's
Yeah.
seen a
If
proper
I ever do my own
exorcism.
podcast, I'll go through my own paranormal experiences, but I'm not trying to.
That'd be
Oh my
dope.
gosh, I have so many.
The Mochia podcast will.
I swear, it
I'm in,
would
by
be
the way,
like
Jay.
a couple hours long.
It's another invite.
I see.
When my grandmother
Yeah.
and my grandfather, they lived in Michigan, we lived in Alabama, and my grandmother had cancer. After she passed away, we went to go visit my grandfather, make sure he was doing well, you know. That was his wife. But they were both fully blind, so they really couldn't use cell phones that well. And my grandfather was hard of hearing. So whenever my grandmother was upstairs and when it got to the point she was bedridden, she would ring this bell to tell him that, hey, I need help upstairs, and he would hear the bell, and he would go up there help her. After she passed away, when we went there, we were all sitting downstairs, and we all heard the bell ring.
That's
Wow.
scary.
I mean, I believe it. That stuff happens.
My grandmother was my best friend, like that. She was my fucking person, and as much as I would love to know that she's still out there, please don't scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Actually,
Fair enough.
Send me a butterfly.
When I had a very creepy experience, that was actually something that was brought up because I was because I had my grandma pass away in my dad's house, because they put her on hospice because she was old. She was an old lady, and so when she eventually passed away, I think it was like 6 months after that, we had some very creepy encounters. But like, what I was told by the seer lady, because like I was just having fun at their state fair, and the seer lady seeks me out. She's like, I'll do a seeing for you. Like, I'll look for you, but I'm not gonna charge you because I see something from you. I see an energy coming off of you. And I was like, that's not good. And like at first I was like, this lady's trying to scam me. I was waiting to be like, well, if you want to know more, then you got to pay this. She never did. She was just like, yeah, I see this energy coming off of you, and you have something attached to you. It's not a relative, but it's familiar with one, and it wants to communicate with you. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know, but it doesn't give me good feelings. It gives me cold feelings, which means it's probably bad. And I was like, that's kind of scary. And then she like did the whole like tarot card shit. She was like, yeah, you have very bad energies that are attracted to you, and these energies, they want to communicate with you. You may feel depressed, you may feel stressed, you may feel like there is something actually watching you. And I was like, this is scaring the hell out of me. And so she said that I had all these horrible energies that were stalking me, that they were watching over me, and I felt this type of coldness. One night it was around like well, it was around like 4 a.m. when this happened, and I was in like middle school, going into high school, so I would say I was probably like around like 15 years old when this happened. And it felt like a drum beat, like not just a drum beat, but I feel like I heard a drum beat. It was like dun 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 dun, and this drum beat kept playing in my mind, and I had this feeling that there was something in the corner of my room, in the doorway, and it didn't feel like I wanted it there, and it was rough, because what ended up happening was like you ever get that feeling that you are being watched?
Oh yeah.
And you can't do anything about it. Like you feel this like I've
Been there.
never felt this type of dread ever in my life, except for during this time in my life in particular, because I've never felt it after, and I've never felt it before. And I felt like I was being watched. I felt like there was something genuinely watching me. And I remember I covered my face with the blankets, and I was like, I cannot have this feeling like overwhelming me. It was a feeling of dread, and if people don't know what dread feels like, it's like you feel like anything you do, you feel like it's going to just like suffocate you, and you didn't feel safe. Like you generally do not feel safe, and I felt that, and that the heartbeat rhythm, the drum that kept going off, and then all of a sudden, like, I just felt it, just this coldness, like just this straight, like, it felt cold. And then that's when I thought about when that lady said, she was like, you're gonna feel something that's gonna feel like a coldness, and know that that's someone who's trying to communicate, but they're not someone who you know, but they know of your family, and like they're not there, they're most likely not there for anything good. And I felt in that moment, and now this is like around 3 a.m. I had covered myself in the blankets. I couldn't do anything. And you know what's worse is, like, yes, I felt cold, but like if you ever cover yourself in the blankets and stuff, and especially during the summertime when you start feeling hot, you want to take the blanket off. You at least want to be exposed enough to let the breeze come through. But I couldn't, because I felt like if I had lifted those sheets, then I would get absolutely like.
I know that fucking feeling. I know that anytime like. So we used to live in a house where this was like when I was in middle school, and it was like my first time really experiencing paranormal stuff, and there was like this little girl. She would come out of the bathroom, and whenever she would come out of the bathroom, you could see the bathroom doorway from the living room. Every Sunday night, me and my family would all sit down in the living room, watch The Walking Dead at night, the new episodes that would air. And so we would all be sitting down in the living room on a Sunday night, and you could see the bathroom door from the living room. This little girl would come out the bathroom and walk down. You could see her turn down the hallway. And my parents said it was my first time seeing that thing. They said it's not the first time they seen it, and usually it would either go into my room or my sister's room. And anytime they would see it, that's when the dogs would just start going fucking crazy. And when my dog had puppies, they kept them in the garage. My dad built like a little heater thing and had their whole little setup in the garage. And my mom was like, hey, go give me some of the puppies. Let's bring them in. Let's bottle feed them, because my dog quit feeding them. So I was going into the garage one by one, bringing them in. And I'm in the garage, and all I hear is, "Hey, little girl, what are you doing?" in the deepest fucking voice. I dropped the puppy, and I fucking ran. I never went back into the garage. The puppy was fine, though. But my mom said she's been touched in that garage and everything. I don't fuck with that garage. Like, no.
Yeah.
I only ever get that
I
shit
know,
with
like, the
sleep
worst-
paralysis.
Well, the worst encounter
I had
I've
sleep
had.
paralysis. It's spooky.
The only time I've ever had sleep paralysis is when I moved out, and it was very weird of how that happened. It was like during a very high moment of stress.
It comes with that.
But I know. Yeah, it was not good.
I just
either.
mean like
that
that's the
type
only
of sleep
time I've ever
paralysis
seen
was
shit
worse.
is when I've had sleep
Yeah.
paralysis. Like I've woken up and seen shit and been frozen.
Yeah, like I know when I had sleep paralysis, like the first time I was actually in my old apartment, and I woke up from my bed, and I knew I wasn't fully awake, and I knew I was not fully asleep either. I was like kind of in that limbo, and I like
Right.
look over to like a dark hallway, and then like I saw this like it looks like a female with like blondish hair. Because you know, like how they describe it, like you have sleep paralysis, and all of a sudden, like you see like what looks like the
Yeah.
grudge usually and stuff. I didn't see that. I saw it looked
I
like a
didn't
girl
see that
with, like,
either.
Wait, what do they say
I saw
you
it
see?
looks like a girl with, like the grudge. You know, like you see like a lady, like super pale lady with long black hair, or you see
Never heard
Or
of
like
that.
a white
shadow
dress.
figure.
I've
The
seen
one
shit.
thing
I
that
saw
is
shadow
shit.
figures.
So, like, I'm kind of weaving out of my like conversations here, but like the one thing I actually have to say, because now that I mentioned shadow figures, the one thing that me, Zay2, and my old friend Zach used to see that scared the shit out of us when we were in middle school as well, and I think this is also what kind of triggered a lot of the anxiety and a lot of the other stuff that had happened. But if you guys hadn't heard about the urban legend, the Hat Man.
Yes,
he's
my
a-
mom used to see that dude in my grandma's house in that living room. That house was like fucking 100 years old.
We
She
all
swore he
three
was in
saw
there.
him on a. It was a very foggy day, or foggy night, I may add. It was not a foggy day. It's a foggy night, and we spooked ourselves out because we were talking about creepy shit, and then I mentioned to them how my grandma had passed away in the house, and this was only like probably a month after. But this was the only time it happened, and then like we ran back to my mom's house, and then like
Hey,
we
baby.
questioned it. But we were going up the street because we were being
Hey, Jen.
kids, and we were like
What are you
outside
talking
at
about?
night.
Ghost
We're talking about the
stories.
Hat Man. Yeah, we're talking about the Hat Man. You know the shadow figure, the Hat Man.
It's like a urban
No.
legend type thing.
Me neither,
My mom
Jen.
swore
So-
she's seen that thing so many times.
You know
It's creepy.
shadow people, like the urban legend of shadow people, like you see them at the corner of your eye sometimes, and you're like, was that a fucking person, or am I just seeing
Honestly,
shit?
shadow people are like
No.
one of the scariest things to me. Like I can handle things floating and moving around in front of me. Shadow people, I don't fuck with shadow people.
Shadow people are the one thing. So what I found out from this urban legend is that shadow people aren't harmful in nature. Like they are
just
something
wanna be
that you don't
seen.
really. They just want to, they just want to be seen. The one thing that is considered a bad omen is the Hat Man. He is considered a bad omen because if you see him, something is gonna happen. So it's usually not that good.
I'm
we
gonna
saw-
my bad, go ahead.
I was gonna say we saw him though when we were me, Ian, and my buddy Zach. We were walking up. It was like foggy that night too. That's why we were outside. Cause like let's just go walk around. Cause like we back in like our area where we lived, and Beanie can vouch for this. It's safe, so you can like literally like ride bikes if like you're a 10-year-old out at night and no one's gonna do nothing. You can be like the streetlight area where we were, and then you'll see this dude walk around with a fedora, and then that was like literally a skinny, tall guy with a fedora, but like he was in all black, and we couldn't see who he was because the shadow and the lighting and stuff. And we're like, ah, fuck, like that's the guy that we were thinking of. And then lo and behold, 6 months later, I have these horrible encounters, and Beanie was there for it too. When we put my dog, my old childhood dog, in the house, and we ran up the block, and he just somehow was magically at the corner of the block. And then our
Kinda remember
neighbor
that. He
was
got out somehow.
and it scared the fuck out of me. I literally jumped across the fucking sidewalk. And then like remember
You're
like
like,
Mary came
"Grody."
out, and Mary came out, and she was like, if that was your grandma, just know she wouldn't be here to like, maliciously haunt you. Like that's not your grandma. Like obviously like your grandma would be here. She would want to show signs, but she wouldn't want to scare you. Like that's not what she would do. And like at that moment was like when things just got worse, because then I was like, well, that's definitely not my grandma that's trying to scare me then.
When I'm gonna I got two things. So I'm gonna drop this video of that recording of that thing saying Alan. You can't hear me asking because it's a screen recording. But in the very beginning of the video, I asked, "Who's messing with the stuff in my mom's house?" I put it in tavern chat.
Hell yeah.
And you tell
Do we
me you
wanna-
do not hear the name Alan, bro.
So since we got you two back here, would you guys want to play Repo? Or do you want to do Siege? Because we have enough to do a whole Siege thing now.
Yeah,
Whatever
I'm
Jim
down
wants
with
to
it.
do.
Jim?
I opened Siege.
No way, you have Siege?
Mm-hmm.
She's champ, bro. You didn't know?
Really?
Whose voice was that?
That one.
That was Jack.
That one. Wait.
What's up?
What the fuck was that?
It was so deep, Jack. Did you hit puberty? What the hell?
What? I don't think anything came through my. I mean, no, that's Jay's voice thing, isn't it? I don't
know. You said
That might be.
really?
That might be mine.
It That's what I look away from Discord for a second to
So
see
weird.
like who the green bell was around, and I legitimately like just think I'm schizo because Jay has so many
That's
voices.
scary.
I thought it was a fucking Discord thing.
Jim, why do you sound
Your
different?
voice. What do you mean?
He sounds different.
It's his fucking voice changer. Get out of here with that.
What are you talking about?
Hello.
Like he was saying, there's a second thing. Or is that it? I wasn't able to hear.
Oh yeah. So the second thing, on the topic of like, people passing away. So most people in my family who I've been close to have passed away from cancer. My uncle, my aunt, and my grandmother. I found out my uncle passed away from cancer the day of my very first surgery, and I had pancreatitis and I had to go get my gallbladder removed. Awful time. And I don't know if it was my grandmother, my uncle, or my aunt Joy, but it was one of the three. So when I first started my job, I started working in the spring and then worked through the summertime. Or no, I started working in the winter, but when spring hit, spring and summer, I would take my smoke breaks and my 30-minute breaks. I would sit outside and read because it's nice outside. Why not? And so anytime I would be sitting outside, I kid you not, every single fucking time a blue butterfly would come up to me, and it happened for the entirety of spring and summer. And it would every single
Welcome
fucking
back,
time.
Tor. They're talking
I
about
don't know if it was
paranormal
the same
stuff.
one, but I don't know if
Can give my
butterflies live for that long. But
Base Catholic take after
it
it's
was
all
the most
over,
trippy thing.
but got you. Yeah, I mean stuff
And
like that.
I
happens.
had it flying around me. My coworker Stacy comes out. She's like, "So you lose somebody?" I'm like, "Yeah, I lost a lot of people, Stacy. Honestly." She's like, "That's one of them." I was like, "Stacy, this butterfly visits me every fucking day. I don't know who it is." But I mean, it wasn't like a creepy feeling. It was
Yeah,
like
no, that's a
"Oh,
consolation.
no
There
way."
are all sorts of
Why are you
things.
barking at me?
I'm a praying man
Yeah,
and all of the
lot.
above, so I'll do what I
I've had
can. But
so much creepy shit happen. It's just I could go on all night, but we would be here until like 4 in the morning.
it'd be a good podcast sometime.
If y'all want to hear some really scary shit, I'll have to hook y'all up with my friend Bella. She currently lives in an extremely haunted house, and my
No.
friend and Kobe's girlfriend has went to go visit her because they're really close.
Just got home.
And
Yeah,
she
durable.
has
I'll give my
experienced
take
the
on all
shit in
this
Bella's
from
house
the Catholic
before.
perspective
It's
once it's
honestly
done.
really scary. Like I can't
Just
even
haven't had
hear
a
the
good
stories
opportunity
about
to
Bella's
like
house without
insert my
getting
2
scared.
cents.
Oh my god.
No,
Say
her
pick
house.
Jim invite me.
Bro,
I guess
my
I'll join
game is
Snake
already
Pick.
bugging. Hang on. Let me restart.
What do you mean it's already
Does it
bugging?
see Jack? Did it come out?
No, it comes out in June. When I'm like moved.
Right, Jordan.
Why does it say
Right.
the wait is over?
So the way it works is, if it's good, God or an angel. If
swear to
it's
God,
kind of
if you do
neutral,
one more voice
getting
changer, I swear
attention,
to
but
God.
not like doing anything for you, maybe even a little bit scary, but not
funny.
hurtful, and not like really attempting to cause fear. You're dealing
I'm at a
with
party
full shown
later.
purgatory. If it is aggressive, if it hurts you, if it really scares you,
Party.
that's a demon. So
I don't wanna be leader. I'm fine.
Come on, you're gonna be the party leader because we're gonna get.
what are we doing?
Dude.
Oh my goodness, not that. What are we doing?
Siege.
Alright, I'm
Siege.
We had a party of 3. What happened to it?
I'm gonna send you an invite.
Okay.
Mama, a
Chase, I
VTuber
sent you an invite.
behind you.
Where you at?
From my experience, Constellation is good. Neutral stuff is people who are like family members, and then bad stuff's demon shit. Tarot card stuff's a scam very often, but
That's
sometimes it's the
first
last.
time.
The most
Lexi, that's
recent,
crazy.
the most recent experience I've had was about, let's see, I've lived here for 4 years in
Jeez.
August, about 3 years ago, when me and my boyfriend first moved into our apartment, and my mother brought some of my stuff that I couldn't all fit in the car to bring here because I moved out of
That one's
state.
rare.
She brought a clock that my grandmother was completely blind, but she crocheted a working like cloth grandfather clock. It's really cool. And I remember it from my childhood just always being hung up in my grandmother's house. And I hung it up, and then we were going to bed, and we left the hallway light on. I don't know why we chose to do that, but we did. And we were getting into bed. We only had one cat at the time. That's it. That's all we had. Was one cat. The cat was in the bed with us, and you could audibly hear the light switch flip off, and the light went off. Like you could audibly hear the light switch flip off. My boyfriend does not fuck with paranormal shit. That scared the fuck
Good
out
to
of
see you,
him.
PP.
It scared the
Welcome to
fuck
chat.
out of me because I
Thanks
hadn't
for
had
being here.
paranormal experiences in a while.
What kind of switch was it?
Just a flip switch.
What was I thinking?
What kind?
What do you mean?
Alright, I guess I'm
Light
the host.
switch.
Like what kind of
Yeah,
switch?
I mean, I think we're good to go.
Is it like a big rectangle switch or like a?
We're all here.
It's like just
switch.
It's a switch.
I guess
like
funky out.
the queen's your
The only thing
It's
that's
got a
ever
toggle switch.
Yeah, you flip it on and flip it off.
Interesting.
The only thing that's ever happened to me was when I was at Paris Island. Like there was a dude who sussed everyone out so much that when we were in COVID quarantine, like there was a bunch of us locked in COVID quarantine for like 3 months when we were at Paris Island because people kept getting sick in quarantine and extending it for everyone. And there's one dude that they organized a night watch because he was like talking about stabbing people and shit. He was legit like self-professed Satanist, and like would wrestle people during the day and then he'd scare the shit out of everyone. Of course, my bed was like right across the way from him, and so it was the first time I ever had sleep paralysis. And it wasn't like, you can't even really move your eyes like the deeper you get into that kind of stuff. And it was in such a position, like body position, that like it felt like I was choking when I had sleep. Like I woke up because I was choking, but then I couldn't move. Like I couldn't move my arms or anything. And you talk about shadows. He had a shadow right behind his bed. So that's the scariest shit I ever dealt with, anything like that. But it was all right in the end. It was all right. He actually ended up being a pretty cool dude. I still know him. He gave his life to God by the time we left. So fuck that shit. I won. But yeah, no.
Hell yeah.
It was a time. Paris Island was a wild time, dude. You meet all sorts of people.
I would love to go into my sleep paralysis story, but it's honestly, it's just so fucking scary for me to talk about. Without fucking. Oh my
Aren't we
god.
all on Discord?
We're literally. You're not talking to anybody
Okay.
but us.
Okay.
God damn it.
I thought I was crazy.
Like.
I thought I was
Bro.
crazy there for a second.
Chat, anyone?
The whole team's in
Anyone in
Discord.
chat got stories for us?
No
What are you
random.
talking about?
Random.
I'm gonna start beating my meat.
What is this?
Goodness.
You put comp?
Yeah, this is calm. You didn't have it.
Why?
I guess I should switch to.
Yeah, this is calm.
Say my
This ain't
gem.
comp.
It is
There's no
calm.
bands. There's no
I haven't-
bands.
It's
This is
not
not
calm.
comp.
It's not calm. It's not calm.
No place where the girls
Aw,
Yeah,
I thought he
Me,
was
I'm all ready.
These guys
The
aren't
voice
gonna-
Underestimated him.
inside my
Don't listen
head.
to him, it's
Meow,
not.
meow.
That was a
Are you
pain.
trying to get
Can we lock in, guys, for real though? Not
No,
trying to
do
lie.
the meow, meow, meow,
I'm not doing that.
meow, meow, meow,
I
meow.
refuse.
Literally not trying to lose, guys. Let's lock in.
I'm not ashamed to
I'm
admit
not
that
trying to
one
go
of those
crazy.
has
You
made
want
me
negative
cry
KD
once.
is off the team.
I've teared up at one of
I've
those.
been drinking since like
Not long
Is it
enough.
good?
Busted my ass.
Yeah, good night.
Nice.
I don't remember how to play
A
it.
pistol? Why do you have a pistol? Why do you have a
I
pistol?
was just running and he peeked.
You're Buck. You're Buck. You have a pistol. You're not supposed to. Baby.
Sebek, come
Oh,
up here on the
they're
deck.
all over here, bro.
What do you want?
Come up. Come up here.
I'm going upstairs. I've
Dude,
got
right here. I'm ping. I'm ping. What's here? I'm ping. What's here? 4 ping. 4 ping. In corner. In corner. In corner. 4 ping.
You're down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, get up on there. Yeah. Just chill there for a sec.
I haven't played in a while, and also I'm still
I'm
kind of
4
new.
ping. I'm
still
4
learning.
ping.
Oh, I'm so close. I'm just waiting for them to
We have a
come
hard
around here.
breach. Don't waste your time. In this little room, 4 ping, hallway.
Okay.
You shot my drone. I'm cooked.
I can't stop coming. Oh my god, I can't stop coming, guys. Oh wait, there's no randos. That doesn't make it that very fun. I can't talk to the randos.
Exactly.
I can't use my soundboard.
These guys mean business.
Is
I'm
there
a drone
anything-
for you, Sape. Right here on ping. On 3.
Okay, go.
Try.
Oh shit.
I think I'm gonna hop in here. Gonna have to. There's no way.
Uh oh. That's fun. Hello.
Jack of clubs. Here, killing him with a ash.
Buddy, he's right in front of you.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god, the Gibbon laugh. So talking about creepy paranormal shit. That's the Nah. No way I got killed by the Vatican, dude. What is that? That seems.
Oh my god, Jack got killed by the Vatican. It's like poetry writing itself.
It is.
What the fuck is oh.
Jordan chat, that's wild, man.
That
Sleep
voice.
paralysis is a thing, yeah.
That's
dangerous!
Do you not remember that, Jason? We were in
Maximum pulse!
We had that one guy on our team that was like going negative, and like we were like.
Interesting. Who's
completely
snoring? Was it
shit-talking him, and
yours?
that was his response.
Was it your snoring or was it like
To be
someone
honest,
else?
but shit.
That's the only way I have fun if I play Valorant is if I get the shit talk and make the e-boys rage because oh my god, they get so mad because I'm so bad at the game because I only play to troll. Because I don't
It's
like
annoying
that
that like I
game.
gotta like totally
It's so
tap out
anytime
with
they're
you.
like, oh my god, you're bottom frag. I'm like, oh my god, I'm bottom frag.